Back to NBA Today.
Let's get to a developing story. Our senior insider, Shams Charania, reported that Miami Heat big man Bam Adebayo and former Heat guard Tyler Hero got into a physical altercation in Las Vegas on Friday, in which Adebayo struck Hero at a practice court in a Las Vegas hotel. Hero was involved in the trade that sent Giannis to Miami. We now welcome in senior NBA insider Shams Charania. Shams, what happened in Vegas? Because they didn't stay there. So what more can you tell us about this incident and what we should be expecting moving forward?
MJ, this all stemmed from Tyler Hero's comments that leaked on social media critiquing Bam Adebayo. And Bam Adebayo on Friday morning at Resorts World Hotel at a practice court approached Tyler Hero about that. And they had a back and forth, and that culminated in Tyler Hero being struck in the face area. Both teams, the Heat and the Bucks, are aware of the situation. There is believed to be surveillance footage available to be reviewed as well, but at this point, no word on any investigation from the NBA. This is believed to be an off-court situation. Tyler Hero not pursuing any legal action as of right now, of course. And Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo clearly have had some sort of falling out. Potentially began last season as teammates together. It was their 7th year together as teammates in Miami, but now Tyler Hero has moved on in a trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now in Milwaukee, and my understanding is both Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo here today on Monday want to move on from this situation, but obviously there was lingering effects from this throughout on Friday.
All right, a lot to unpack there, Shams. You answered all the questions I had, so we appreciate you as always. Okay, so Tim, what do you make of this entire altercation that happened between these guys?
I hope that surveillance video will be seen. Maybe it can be part of the tribute video when Tyler Hero returns to Milwaukee. And look, clearly, it was just a little love tap from Bam. Because look at Bam's arms. Look, come on now. If Bam wanted to wind up and throw a punch, this is going to be Draymond on Jordan Poole type of situation. Sure. So now my deal is this. I've got a suggestion for the league. I'm all about trying to get the salaries up, get that revenue up. And so, Perk, I think you might like this. If players got beef, they all go to Vegas during the summer. Let's incorporate it into the halftime shows, okay? If Bam's got beef with Tyler Hero, you challenge him to a boxing match. Jaylen Brown, you feel some sort of way.
A sanctioned event?
Yeah, you feel, put headgear on. We care about player safety, but let them go around. Jaylen Brown, you feel some sort of way about the way things ended in Boston? Call Jason Tatum out. We can get a ring out there, or maybe just do it like little the half-court logo. Let them go a little bit. Three-minute rounds. Let them get their aggression out. Hey, we'll televise it on ESPN. I can promise that. It'll boost ticket sales. It'll boost ratings. I am just here to help. Okay, and that is my suggestion.
Are you mediating at this point?
I'll referee the damn thing.
Hey, listen, I'm not mad at that, Tim. I swear I'm not. I mean, listen, this situation right here is the true definition of catching somebody in traffic. I'm gonna catch you in traffic. That's the term I use. But I'm not mad at the boxing idea that you have, because we used to do that when we was in the locker room in Boston. We kept a set of boxing gloves, and if anybody had some beef or some tension, they was able to duke it out, and then we move on. Again, let's not make this a big deal. Everybody's good. Shams just basically reported that Tyler Hero don't want to move forward with trying to press any charges. Things happen. Okay, they're not teammates anymore. They don't have to like each other. They don't have to tolerate each other. Cool. No big deal.
All right. No big deal it is. I think there's more tea, but
wait for that. Who do you box, Perk? Come on, I want to know who you box in the locker room.
First of all, there's no way anybody that Perk went up against got up.
I'll tell you later.
It would have been rad. All right, we got some more news from around the league. Morant is looking forward to his relocation to the Pacific Northwest. So with fresh air in Portland comes a fresh start. The two-time All-Star guard was traded to the Blazers a couple weeks ago and is leaning into the outdoors of it all, fishing, kayaking, and cleaning up all things persona. Here's Joe.
What's the biggest misconception you'd like cleared up about you?
That I would like cleared up?
Yeah.
I think you know the answer to that.
No, what is it though?
My image.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel like you are perceived?
A bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who are you?
I'm Ja.
Do you think any of that? Do you think any of the perception of you that's out there? Do you think any of that is self-created, or any of that is just kind
I
of?
mean, obviously, I've done, what I've done in the past, but it's been addressed and handled already. So I don't see why, years later, that's still the topic when nothing happened since, And I feel like if I was that guy, y'all wouldn't be talking to me now. I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, he's getting grounded, quite literally touching grass. I'm outsidey, but not outdoorsy, so that's great for him. Perk, how do you see this new start for Ja playing out?
I hope well. I mean, to be honest with you, this is one of those situations where, his career is on the line, in my opinion. I mean, one foot in the grave, the other on the banana peel. And, I've been a huge Ja Morant fan since he's entered the league, even when he was in college. And you hate to see somebody have this type of drop-off on and off the floor. But now he's getting a second chance. And the way that it's looking, he's going to have to compete over there. He's going to have to compete for minutes. He's going to have to earn his way every single night. And I understand we could speculate with the shoe sales and all that, but they still have Drew Holiday over there. They still have Damian Lillard. They still have Scoot Henderson. They have a lot of players in that backcourt, a lot of players that's going to require time. The only thing that I want to see is Ja Morant come in and have a positive impact where Portland doesn't take steps backwards. They have to continue to grow and make the playoffs like they did this past season.
Tim, you've covered Ja closely in Memphis, so what will he bring to the Blazers?
I'm curious to find out. Look, Ja addressed that there was some off-court baggage. It is in the past. He has stayed out of trouble the last couple of years, but that affected his value. It's not the only reason, though, that he basically had no trade value. It was also about a lack of durability and diminished production. And so if Ja's going to be special, the thing that makes him special is the way he attacks the basket, the way he just creates havoc when he drives in the paint, whether it's finishing, whether it's spraying out from there. That's also one of the reasons that he hasn't been able to stay on the floor. When you're high-flying around giants around the rim, you tend to fall hard. So for him to make the kind of impact to get his career back on track in terms of being a superstar, he has to attack with reckless abandon. But he needs to stay healthy, too. And those two things don't necessarily go together.
It sounds like he's trying to find a balance on all things there, so we'll see how it plays out in just a couple of months. Okay, coming up, Paige Buckets has the Wings soaring while the Aces caught a fever last night in Vegas. Monica McNutt joins the show to break down a wild weekend in the W. That's next on NBA Today. Starting with Caleb Wilson, who finished with 35 points on Friday, which is the second most in a Las Vegas Summer League debut all time. Tim, what impressed you most about Wilson's dominant performance?
I mean, not considered a great shooter coming out of college, and the guy was a knockdown three-point shooter. Said that's what he's been working on mostly since that thumb injury is healed, and you saw the work pay off. No, by the way, pretty good athlete. That didn't surprise anybody, though.
No, he ended up losing to Cam Boozer's Grizzlies squad. He finished with 33 points and has averaged just over 18 in his 3 Summer League games in Vegas and Utah. So, Perk, have you liked what you've seen from Boozer?
I have, on both ends of the floor. He's a man that's on a mission, and when you see guys like this playing this hard in Summer League, he feels some type of way, because in his mind, he should have been a #1 pick. But the thing that I'm most impressed about his game is the way that he's able to put the ball on the floor from the outside in the perimeter. I saw him running screen and roll action. I was impressed by that.
Yeah, he's crushing. All right, so the #1 overall pick, AJ Debonsa, is averaging 25 points in his 2 games in Vegas. He became the first #1 pick to score 20 or more points in each of his first 2 games, Tim. Has AJ proven to be worthy of that top pick?
I mean, it takes a lot more than a couple of Summer League performances to prove that, but he damn sure looks the part. 6'9", looks like he's gotten stronger since his time at BYU. Probably the best athlete in the draft, and I mean, he is aggressive. This guy is going to live at the free throw line and play a lot above the rim.
Love that. And then to Utah, where Darren Peterson has scored over 20 in all 4 of his summer league games. All right, Perk, what have you seen from the number 2 overall pick?
That he's one of the most offensively gifted young men that I've ever seen at this age, and he's going to continue to grow. When you talk about a walking bucket, that is him, 3-level scorer. Before the draft, I said that his floor was Bradley Beal and his ceiling was Kobe Bryant. His floor is more like Devin Booker, and his ceiling is Kobe Bryant when it comes to putting the ball in the bucket.
Ooh, let's go. Okay, we now welcome in college basketball analyst King McClure, who covered all of these guys last year. King, great to see you. Which rookie has been the most impressive player of the Summer League so far?
We got to take it to D.C. You got to talk about my man A.J. DeBonta, because what impressed me the most is when you look at the Summer League, a lot of the guys who were in the top 10, they had the opportunity to be able to play and get a few games under their belt, whether that be in California or whether that be in Utah. But A.J. did not have that opportunity. A.J. had to come out day one, biggest stage, him versus Darren Peterson, and go prove that he was worthy of the number 1 pick. And he has shown that. I mean, his ability to be able to get to the rim, draw fouls. He hasn't shot the 3 well, only 1 for 11 in the first 2 games. But his poise off the pick and roll with his size that Tim mentioned, I mean, A.J. is looking like he is well-deserved of that number 1 pick.
Perk, you like what you've seen from A.J.?
I do, and I like what I see from a lot of the guys in the lottery as well. And I'm gonna take a little shift. I love what I'm seeing from Burries from Milwaukee that was drafted from Arizona. When you talk about one of the most underrated guys in this draft, he has been tearing the summer league up. His shooting splits have been phenomenal. Him being efficient, and so when you think about just how deep this draft is, when you look at what Caleb Wilson, what he did in his first outing, like Tim said, he's not even known for a shooter, but he came out and had 7 3-point shots, 7 made threes. And when you talk about Darian Peterson, like again, offensive talent, like being able to score the ball, I don't know if it's a shot that he made that I seen touch the rim. Like everything is all net all the time. He's great on the ball. He's great off the ball. You can run multiple actions for him, and he's just getting started. Like as he continue to watch film, as he continue to learn how to pick his spots, he's going to be so dangerous offensively. I expect him to come into the league averaging 22 to 25 points in his rookie season.
This is going to be one hell of a rookie of the year race. You've got all 4 guys at the top of the draft stepping into featured roles, and they look like they're ready to hit the ground running. Last year, it was Cooper versus Khan. I think this might be a 4-way Rookie of the Year fight for the ages.
Ooh, I love that for us. Okay, the Bulls and Jazz play tonight on ESPN. We don't expect Darren Peterson to play since they played yesterday. Caleb is coming off an incredible debut. So, King, want to bring you back in here. How dangerous of a rookie can he be if he shoots at a high clip?
You know, I don't want to overreact to just one game, but I was so impressed with Caleb Wilson. And it wasn't the fact that he could knock down threes. It was the types of threes in which he was knocking down. I mean, they were off the dribble. They were isolation one-on-one. They were off the screen and roll. I mean, when you look at what he was able to do, right? When I talked early on this show about a month and a half ago before the draft, I said the one area he has to work on, he has to continue to improve, was his three-point shot. And he did that. You can tell he was in the gym with Chris Brickley. He was in the gym with his trainers. You can tell that my man specifically said, I need to improve this. I will improve this. And I'm going to go out here and show the world, right? That confidence is not something that just happens overnight. That confidence is built within repetition. And you can tell that he got a lot of repetitions up in the past month and a half because that boy looks good. And if he can continue this, if he can continue to shoot the basketball the way that he's shooting it, watch out. That would be my pick for Rookie of the Year.
King, before we let you go, what's been the biggest surprise of Summer League to you?
You know, I just think how ready a lot of these guys are. And I don't even know if that really comes as a surprise because we know how good they were. But the performances that we're seeing from LeBaron Philon, from Abuka Okore, from, like Perk said, Braden Burries. I mean, there are so many guys in this draft class that look like they are physically and mentally ready to compete at this level, and they're dominating like we expected them to. So truthfully, I don't know if that's surprising, Jay. I think it's more of an expectation. But when have we seen this amount of rookies be able to come out from day one in the summer league and dominate the way that they're doing?
Yeah, when you're able to meet the expectation, that says a lot of what's to come. All right, King, thank you so much.